Venezuela and Italy meet in a twilight doubleheader of round one. As an Italian descendant, future Hall of Famer Mike Piazza is getting a taste of coaching as mentor to his young Azzurri's hitters. As one of the favorites, the Venezuelans must break out the bats early, get the lead, and let the mighty K-Rod close. Baseball on the world stage continues from Canada.
Behind the plate, and he'll be charged with trying to keep Carlos Silva pretty much on track. Now, Carlos Silva, as we have seen him a couple of years ago with the Minnesota Twins. Punto, the shortstop from the Minnesota Twins at 284 last year. Runs batted in. A nice little player for Ron Gardenhire. This one right over to Jose Lopez, and there's the first out. The Texas Rangers, a 274 average last year, a couple of home runs, 21 driven home. Lining to left center, and that's a base hit. Frank, very popular here in Toronto. And here comes Valentino Pascucci, the DH station. Big boy bounces one up the middle, and there's a knock. Catalanato's going to stay there as Chavez gets the ball back in. So back-to-back hits for Italy.
Pitch and a bit in the sinking part of his pitches come up.
Northern on the ground to Mora. He'll go the short way, and Italy gets a couple of men on singles, but Silva with that sinker baller. We just saw a good look at the starter Mark DeFelice of the Milwaukee Brewers organization. The Leafs 285 last year with Baltimore, 23 home runs, 4 driven home. For the first, that one had a lot of spin on it. Mazzocchi can't handle it. Mora is safe.
Well, I was going to say, Victor, that they're going to have to get very good defense tonight, talking about Team Italy, because DeFelice is not particularly overpowering, and this lineup will be putting it in play.
Their mindset changes the way they play the game. 2-2 drilled into right center field. Chiarini dives, and he makes a spectacular catch. No play at first base. There you go, Mario Chiarini. You were talking about some defense. How about a new belt?
He almost dove his way right out of his clothes right there. That was some kind of effort. And the defense that DeFelice is really going to need against this lineup.
Popped him up. Left side of the infield. Costanzo, the third baseman. There's a third out.
Well, I mentioned in the first game, Team USA versus Team Canada, these pitchers don't have their breaking pitches quite where they would like them to be.
Bouncer right back to Silva, and they've got Costanzo hung up. For the first, and they almost double it up. Last year with 7 home runs and 55 in the Italian League. And he drills one to left field. This one is going to get over the head of Ordonez at the base of the fence. Rotino's going to third, and going to second is Chiarini, who is in there with a double.
This guy's playing, Victor. He signed an extension with them.
Another 3-2, a little dribbler on the first base side. Silva's got it. And Italy threatens once again. They get a couple of men on, but can't bring them home. Swings a smooth bat, though. Right through the on-speed there. Down goes Guillen. First strikeout for Mark DeFelice. The Rockies, the Orioles, the Nationals, the Cubs. We're latching on with the Brewers. This one's lined to left field. This one's going to go all the way to the fence. Catalanato plays the carom. Jose Lopez trying for second base. The relay is in time. Catalanato. Terrific play to Punto, to De Las Pedale. For one. This one bounced up the middle. Lopez got good range. Throw over and safe at first. Seven home runs and 81 driven home. Outside corner got him.
Not a pitch that looked like a strike.
There goes the runner. The pitch is outside. Throw down from Hernandez, right on the money. No runs, a hit. Nobody left on. Terrific throw, even on a breaking pitch. Middle of the third, and no score from Toronto.
So if Felix Hernandez comes in and throws.
Abreu hooking one into the corner. That's going to go for extras. Played cleanly by Chiarini. Bobby's in at second with a leadoff double.
Well, you've seen Abreu do that a lot in the Yankee uniform. Knows he's lost a little bit of bat speed, and he really does a nice job of hitting off the breaking ball, especially with 2 strikes. This is the second time through a big test.
And he pops him up. Looks like the ball hit the scaffolding. It is in play. Nice play by Punto for the out. There are some new catwalks that were installed here at Rogers Center that are now in play. As the ball hits it, Far has kept the ball down. That one is left up a little bit. Inside out job for Ordonez. Chiarini is there. There's out number 2. Abreu will tag and move to third. Got away with one there. But he's got the second out. Pick off at third base, and they got him.
How about that?
What is going on? The Italians. Bobby Abreu falls asleep at third base. An unconventional double play. And the Venezuelans, who just got their first man at scoring position, get put out.
Look at the numbers last year with Seattle, and going 9-11. Of course, that's a team that had Joe Carter, Paul Molitor, and hitters that were very adept and very subtle at relaying location from second base.
Arenado goes down swinging, and there are 2 outs. The Northfield fielder's choice and a walk. First ball swinging, little dribble it back to Hernandez. Good throw to Cabrera, and there's the third out. So again, Italy is able to get a man in scoring position, but the numbers for him against the Colorado Rockies last year. That one's hit right to left center field. Catalanado is back, and that one is gone over the fence. Venezuela gets an opposite field home run from Carlos Guillen. They strike first. It is 1-0 Venezuela.
I think a lot of the credit goes to the Italian starter, De Felice.
Lopez lining one to left. There's a base hit going for extras. Lopez is not going to get gunned down at second base for a second consecutive plate appearance. He's in there with a double this time. And he walked him. Chavez just protecting there. It's going to be a tough play at first. And safe at first. Wow. Looked like he had him. But Chavez with that speed. Tough play for a left-handed pitcher to field and wheel around and go after the guy at the plate.
Well, it doesn't get any easier with that guy in the on-deck circle. He really makes you work.
Outside, a 4-pitch walk, 2-0 Venezuela.
1997 in the expansion draft and immediately traded to Philadelphia for Kevin Stocker.
Kevin Stocker, the shortstop. Abreu lines one to right. There's a base hit. Chavez, terrific speed, is coming around. He'll score easily. A 2-run single. 4-0 Venezuela. One, 2. Fastball got him looking on the outside corner. Alessandro Maestri comes on in and shuts the door.
Very free and easy with these first two deliveries.
And there's a called strike 3. I believe the air has been let out of the bubble. Run rule, mercy rule, instituted in the World Baseball Classic as Mazzanti goes down swinging. So back-to-back punch-outs for him. Chopper to second, should be a 1-2-3 inning. Lopez to Cabrera, and it is. Felix Hernandez comes in. Moore lining one into the left field corner. This one's got home run distance and gone. Solo shot, second home run hit by Venezuela. It's 5-0.
I mentioned last time up that he's very strong on the inner third of the plate.
Two and two now. You got him looking. Breaking ball got him. Fourth punch out for Hernandez. First shot here in the 8th inning.
Right. That well.
Costanzo over to second. 4-6-3. Inning-ending double play off the bat of Mike Costanzo. Italy now down to their last 3 outs.
Counts.
Lopez into the left field corner. He has just crushed that left field corner today. Third hit of the night. Second double. Brings up Ramon Hernandez.
You know, Roy Oswalt more than likely on the hill for Team USA.
Opposite way toward the corner, slicing away. This one off the base of the fence. Lopez will score. Hernandez in its second. 6-0 Venezuela. Back-to-back doubles to strike the 8th. First hit of the night for Hernandez. 3-2 to Moore, line to right field. Base hit, Chiarino played on a hop. Hernandez being waved around. He'll score easily. Melvin Moore with an RBI single to right. 7-0 Venezuela. To the 9th we go. It is 7-0 Venezuela. Orber Moreno is on in relief for Luis Sojo, and trying to wrap this one up.
Two most talented teams in this pool. Team USA, Team Venezuela.
Breaking ball got him. There's the first out. Center field, playable for Blanco, and a shoestring catch. Third out of the game. Venezuela picks up the victory by the final of 7-0. Gregor Blanco making it nice and interesting out of center field, isn't he?
Right off the shoe tops, but I tell you, Team Venezuela really started to string those at-bats together, and they cap off this game with the last out in style.
Nice way to finish it off. No runs, 8 hits, an error for Italy. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for Venezuela.